Namaste, Magicals. Welcome to Lyra. As promised, I will take you on a journey to the home world of Lyra. But first, I will explain, as they like me to explain, their history briefly. And at the end of the session, I will channel Lyran light language. The Lyran also story is based on many research. The ancient texts refer to Lyran as Anunnaki. The Book of Missing also shows that the Lyran story that I'm going to explain, it's true, and I hope you enjoy it. And also this story based on so many books that I researched, that they all seem to match, same story, and many channeling and lucid dreaming. I hope you enjoyed this session. I thank you for being here. And here come the council, the Lyran council, that like to share with you their story. We, the Lyrans, resemble human beings. You may say that our origins are very close to your origins. We have been seeded, same as you, by other more developed star nations. One day you may continue in this pattern. There is a pattern, let's call it a cycle, a galactic, universal cycle, that may be hard to comprehend. We will share our story with you from the time leading to our home destruction, when we were advanced and could utilize futuristic technology. The Lyran Star Nation is composed of two unique races, the humanoid, and the other is the feline lion race that resembles the lion cat-like beings. Humanoid Lyrans are dominant in mind essence. Feline lion Lyrans are dominant in heart essence. Feline lion Lyrans are sweet, compassionate beings. Prioritize the holistic approach to life. Let's compare them to spiritual people in your world. They refuse to accept life filled with advanced technology and AI to improve everyday life. Despite one living from the mind, another living from the heart, we respected each other and lived in peace. The more intellect we developed, the smarter we became, and the more technology we craved. In the end, failure was unavoidable. Too afraid to embrace unconditional love and look for solutions, we put others of our kind on the path to destruction. Looking back, we lacked a heart-mind connection. When we live only from the heart, which is the soul, or only from the mind, you create disharmony, because these two are twin flames in the universe. One of our downfalls and greatest disconnections happened when we outsourced our mental capabilities to artificial intelligence. We falsely believed we were in control of it and followed the wrong advisors. Many things went wrong. Our world was destroyed because of our ill judgments and greed. We caused the malfunction of the system and could not stop the destruction that had begun. Prior to the destructions, many Lyrans, both humanoid and feline lion, moved to Sirius and the Pleiades. It was part of a natural migration and was not done out of fear, but rather out of a desire to learn and experience something new. Before the destruction, we had to evacuate. We were unable to evacuate everyone. We thought we were worthy of future survival, so we saved such people like the scientists, doctors, engineers, developers, and we abandoned regular folks. We boarded a humongous spaceship and we negotiated with the Council of Light. We pledged to be peaceful and aligned with love. At this point, we thought we'd learn our lesson. Most of us were ready to change our lives and become more spiritual. We underestimated life aboard the spaceship. It became difficult. In a short time, many of us grew angry, full of despair, and unnerved by an uncertain future. We were the leaders. We were used to comfortable houses with all kinds of luxuries, and now we found ourselves in small compartments of a ship with a tight schedule. We no longer had robots to do the work for us. Life was not easy anymore. We never thought this day would come. We were, as you say, very spoiled by our lifestyle. While living in spaceships and negotiating peaceful settlements in other places, we learned about the Pleiadian project on Earth called Lumeria. Lumeria was a peaceful civilization in a new world with full access to advanced technology, but focused on spiritual practices and living from the heart. We did not know much about emotions. We constantly moved forward to attain our goals, believing that emotions were not an advantage. However unavoidable they were. Pleiadian experiment with what can be called the science of soul energy reaching levels of unconditional love was easy for them, but what was the next step? After the initial study of Earth and her signature property, Pleiadian included a variety of star nations in their Lumerian project. Our original intent was to make Lumeria prosperous to everyone. harmonious and joyful. However, we underestimated the emotions that flooded us once we arrived on Earth. To view Earth as something that we can take, the feeling of emotion were shocking. Wars and home destruction had left tremendous scars on our soul that we didn't know how to deal with. Those who devoted time to spiritual growth saw the purity of earth and the heaven it could become. Those of an intellectual frame of mind felt a heightened urge for power and began to view the earth as an easy target. The earth's energy had awakened suppressed anger and losing Lyra and partly clogged our logical mind. Lyran's thought, well, why not take Earth as ours? Not all Lyrans had an intention to take over the Earth or knew about the plan to do so. The cunning idea had to be preserved in deep secrecy and planned well ahead. Lyran knew it would take time to dominate Earth. Lumeria was good, but Lyran wanted more. The Earth was rich with natural resources and bountiful with possibilities. Over time, Atlantis was born. Andromedans, Syrians, and Pleiadians loved the creation of Atlantis, and Lyran contributed to its growth. The majority of us Lyran did not foresee the upcoming deceit. We buried ourselves in the art of healing, biology, and science. In Lyra, we lived long lives. As a Lyran, you could have control over your body and therefore over what your life would look like. Upon your birth in Lyra, you would have full consciousness of your previous life. Through your conscious mind, you could easily access all of the information in your Akashic records. Lyran thrived once again. By now, you know that some of them wanted to dominate the earth. The split between spiritual beings from various star nations, as you call them in your words, now children of the law of one, and greedy beings from various star nations, the son of Belial, became tangible. The fight over power was no longer a secret. In the meantime, Pleiadian found their answers as a pathway to God's house. No matter how good or bad anyone is, we all come from one source. We, the Lyran, who speak to you now, are the original spiritual beings who joined with the children of the Law of One in Atlantis. We believe that full knowledge of history is important. Many of you hold the energies of wounding and deception inside you. Perhaps you have been deceived by our kind or others. The non-judgmental knowledge of what happened matters. Knowledge is power. This will lead to acceptance and forgiveness and breaking of the cycle, the old cycle. We all have tremendous scars on our soul, but by assisting each other, we can collectively heal. Life on Earth was shaken with conflicts over the greedy domination. Crystal technology was used to harness natural powers without any consideration of the Earth's ability to produce in the quantity desired by the sons of Belial. Earth core energy was abused and natural disasters were on the rise. The children of the Law of One had foreseen the Atlantean predicament for more time prior to its destruction and tried to warn others. Without much success, Earth life was turning into a nightmare. You may wonder by now why we did not call for help from the Council of Light, why forces had not been used to overturn the actions of the son of Belial. The answer is simple. The Earth had been a young planet. Maldek had just been destroyed because one party wanted to take it over, and various dangerous experiments were happening on Mars. Our calling for help have led to a major catastrophic event, including galactic war, with a risk of losing the Earth as you know it. The Earth's position and place in your solar system is important for the survival of many other beings in the universe. Atlantis was destroyed as a way to end the pervasive negativity and to allow various star beings to remain on Earth and teach others. If the Council of Light had interfered, a galactic war would have been unavoidable. Spiritual Lyrans and Pleiadian negotiated with the Council of Light and secured the Earth as a free will zone so that souls reincarnating here can learn, progress, and when ready, access ancient knowledge and become like their ancestors. After the destruction of Atlantis, the children of the Law of One chose various lineage. Most well known is the Egyptian lineage. Many left the land of Atlantis with heavy hearts. They had a new mission to teach all beings created on Earth to raise their consciousness and become like them. True teachers are born in each generation. Some of the sons of Belial had somehow survived the fatal incident. Slowly and steadily they rose again, making themselves gods. Over time, battles were fought between the dark and light forces. This pattern was created on Earth and has been repeating itself over and over until you, starseeds living on Earth, decide to change it. After the homeworld of Lyran was destroyed, they settled in various places in the galaxy. The most well-known were Andromeda, Sirius, and the Pleiades, and the most favorable, Centaurus. You may like to know about Centaurus and their new homeworld. I did a video on that and you can check it out. The energy power of the Lyran is their aura. If you are a Lyran with pure DNA, Lyran starseed. Your aura is your strength. It creates soft golden glow around your whole body. Your aura serves as a strong energy, powerful center, and that's why it gives you the ability to focus. And channeling skill is common for those star seeds, as well as intuitively knowing things. Lyran star seeds are born leaders. They vibrate with serene and ancient energy of their soul. It's comforting to be in their company, even without saying a word. The Lyran starseed who have not gone through an awakening process may be stubborn and struggle with an ego that wants to dominate and always be right. And those who have been awakened, they know that are devoted to spiritual empowerment. They enjoy meditating, energy healing, crystals, and studying various types of spiritual modalities. Forgiveness is a big lesson for them in this lifetime. Forgiveness of themselves and others. One of the major lessons that you come to earth to learn is forgiveness. To forgive all wrongdoing that occur in your earth life. We are assisting you to feel love in your heart. Negative energy is easier to sense than positive because it's composed of lower vibrations. It wants to enslave you in 3D reality. In order to be incarnated, the majority of you have had to lower your vibration. This causes you to become more susceptible to negative energy until you learn how to raise your vibration again. And know that God has never abandoned you. Know in your heart that the assistance you need can be invoked by your will and your spoken words. And now I will ask you to come into a meditation pose so you can strengthen and balance your aura and transform it to a golden glow around you. Your aura has 7 layers. Each layer has a particular energy and purpose. Strengthening your aura with a simple exercise by aligning your 7 chakras and breathe from the root of the sole of your feet and bring the energy all the way up to your crown chakra. Imagine golden energy rising from earth and also coming down from the universe, creating a soft golden glow that seals your aura. And stay, bask in these energies for a few moments as you are visualizing this vision. I will activate your DNA with the light language transmission. Just affirm to receive. Rakatatatu, rakatatatu, rakatatatu. Oyo mayara na anamomo, onomo, omara, rumaya saba. Oyo mayara, ro unama, rumaya sabash. Si ai in wa orro kunamaya konyaya ihaya soro sabash anan. Iyaya orro numakada sabash amaya orro arakinya. Ai ia atenema anamayara ma orro kunama tatarash sayama I ai oi ya orro kunama. Sayama orroa kumama tara a inama shama umakama ma a orro kunama ari lai rayara ishamai oyo mai arana onomo amararuma ya sabash. Ihai soro sabash anan ai iya ahorro numakada ra ayamakada sa isasu aramakada kada inama ahtenama anamaya orro kuntama Karatatatush. O maya kurkierakam umami umierie u ralam imyur ua shu uai shamai ayam sa suyuem sa suuluem sukoem unoem ushoem enam shama ya orro kunama yar. Tune in to your golden aura as I will seal this ceremonial activation into your awareness. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. Thank you for being here up until now. I thank you. And even if you are not here, I thank you. I love you. I send you many blessings. Please let me know in the comment what you think. Namaste.